Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening here at Almighty Fighting Championship. Our judges cage side, marking this one is Mark Lee, Darrell Ransom, and Phil DeFroos. And our referee for the final time this evening is Trevor Mitchell. This is for the AFC flyweight title, and in the blue corner, he is the challenger, representing Gym 01. Please put your hands together for Elliot Hoye. And his opponent in this professional title bout, facing across the cage, in the red corner, representing Ace MMA, he is the defending AFC flyweight champion. Let's hear it for Shaj. Once again, this title bout is scheduled for 5 in a round. Your referee, Trevor Mitchell.
Trevor Mitchell going to be officiating this one. World class BJJ black belt. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening at Almighty Fighting Championships 26. The fighters are locked in for 5 rounds in the professional flyweight championship contest. In the red corner, Shaj Superman Haque, representing Ace MMA. Standing opposite him in the blue corner is Elliot Hoye, representing Gym 01. Haque in the black trunks with the blue and yellow trim. Hoye in the black trunks with the red and white trim. Let's go. Very excited for this one. What can you say about these two guys, Jake?
I absolutely cannot wait for this bout. Both men have been on the scene for years, it feels like. I mean, when you just look at the caliber of fighter they fought the who's who. Coming into this, Shaj Haque, it's his first title defense. It gets tagged there with the right hand as well.
Nice right hand there from Elliot Hoye. Elliot Hoye, the majority of his victories coming via finish. Quite the opposite for Shaj Haque. So let's see how this one plays out.
It's just the constant output of Haque, though, that you see, he just wears people down. He's got really interesting movements, really interesting lines of entry, and this constant stance switching proves such an issue for people to deal with.
Such erratic movement, cuts angles, switches stance, L steps. There's so many great parts of the footwork game of Shaj Superman Haque. That is why he is our flyweight champion, but Elliot Hoye staying very composed right now and probably has landed the most significant shot of the fight so far.
Absolutely, a little smile between them in there. Both men trading. The speed of both men as well is incredible.
Nice low kick there from Elliot.
I find it really interesting with Shaj. He's happy just on the outside of the cage, just moving around, just popping his shots up. He's not one of these fighters who feels like he has to be in the center of the cage to run the show.
Well, that was the big part of his game that worked really well for him in his last fight against Igor Watas for his actual winning of the AFC flyweight title, was he was able to use his movement to have Watas just kind of follow him around the cage. We've seen that in a couple of fights tonight, guys who are able to have their opponent follow them around. But Elliot's doing a really good job of not just following Shaq, he's actually cutting off the cage, and that's why he's landing good shots.
Yeah, absolutely. The shot selection of these two men just shows why they are two of the best flyweights in the country right now. Just everything they're throwing has meaning behind it, whether it's to feint or whether it's to land, but everything is so clinical and so precise.
Starting to see some of those stiff jabs from the Superman. Expect those to turn into stepping elbows as the fight goes on. Front kick up the middle attempt there from Elliot Hoye.
I don't think either man stopped moving since this round started. It's incredible.
Incredible output. And a nice right hand there landing for Haque.
Such a fast pace.
Elliot's so big, so rangy for this division.
Yeah, Elliot's huge for a flyweight.
And Shaq doesn't really cut a lot of weight. You know, I think he never used to cut weight, especially in his amateur career. He told Combat Sports Media UK, our media partner for this evening, last time he lost to somebody who wasn't a UFC veteran was 2015.
Yeah, that is just insane, isn't it? And it's not because he's not been fighting the top guys either. It's because he's been putting away some of the best guys in Europe.
Lands a beautiful right hand there on the chin of Elliot Hoye. crowd starting to really get behind. Superman Shaj Haque. Nice low kick from Elliot.
Credit where it's due to Elliot Hoye as well, making the long journey up from his gym to come up here and fight Shaj in his back garden.
Well, he was looking for a big step up in competition, he called Combat Sports UK. He believes that his opponent is actually UFC level, so he believes beating Shaj tonight means he's UFC level.
Absolutely, I mean, look, we've seen it especially this year with the Dana White Contender Series announcements. If you perform well on a domestic scene, you get some big names on your win record, you can get picked up.
And you just know that that UFC London card, it's going to need someone on the early prelims.
Absolutely.
Interesting backstory to this one. Elliot Hoye told Combat Sport UK that he did in fact fight Shaj's brother just before lockdown in 2019. This fight was scheduled to happen but fell through. They meet here tonight. Lovely right hand by Shaq. Another right hand by Shaj.
Haque seems to be finding his range now, finding a way in past the long and rangy limbs of Hoye.
Really starting to land now.
Lovely.
Hoye's got to go back to what he was doing before. Cutting off the cage. Applying forward pressure. He can't fall into this trap where he ends up just following Haque around.
10 seconds.
Wheel kick attempt there from Elliot.
Nice right hand there.
What a interesting first round we have. Both guys landing big shots. Not a lot of wrestling and not a lot of jiu-jitsu to speak about, if any, in that round, but pretty impressive nonetheless.
Certainly, I think Shaj done a very good job in finding his range, finding a way in past Elliot Hoye's long limbs. Got tagged early, though, in that fight. Got tagged real early.
Yep, I think that woke him up, though.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think that may have actually done him a favour.
I feel like it was almost one of those where, I mean, you hear Paddy Pimblett say it, where you've got to get hit before he feels like he's in a fight. That could well have been what just happened there.
Yeah. Elliot Hoye said that he thought Shaj has really good cardio when he's on his rhythm. But his plan was to disrupt the rhythm of Shaj, and then he thought that that was when he was going to be able to start breaking him down.
It's so hard to do, though.
So hard to do. I mean, it looked promising in the opening of that first round. Let's see if he can find similar success here at the beginning of round 2. Elliot Hoye is a dangerous finisher, though. Any moment he could end this fight.
For a young man, it feels like he's been on the scene for absolutely years as well, Elliot Hoye. The movement, the speed of both men on display again instantly here at the start of round 2.
Nice exchange. Solid body kick landing there for Elliot.
So many feints from both men as well. Like
the hand speed of Shaj Haque, very impressive. Came over very quick with that 1-2. Nice teep up the middle there, though, from Elliot. You can see Elliot's trying to time the angle change of Shaj. Every time he moves off to his left, he's trying to time the left high kick. When he moves off to his right, he's trying to time the right hand.
Sorry, go on. No. I was just going to say, Haque's fundamentals are so good that it's really starting to prevent that high kick because his hands straight up, any movement, the fundamentals are there. But yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Like,
and you'll notice whenever they're in opposite stances, Shaj is always the one who's getting that outside foot position. Always making sure he's got the angle advantage in every exchange. I love how after he lands, he either exits distance or changes the angle. Makes him very hard to counter. Spinning elbow attempt there, though, from Elliot Hoye. As we say, always very dangerous. And now a big elbow. He's looking to take Haque down. He's got his hands wrapped around one leg. Is he going to be able to run the pipe here? No, Shaq gets off at the angle.
I think that almost favours Elliot Hoye as well when they're getting in on them close exchanges and they're throwing leather between the two men. Like you mentioned before, we know Elliot Hoye has that power.
Well, despite being such a prolific finisher in his professional career, Elliot said that he reckoned he would be able to get a finish in either the 4th or the 5th.
Of course, with this being that championship fight, we do have them extra 2 rounds. It's an extra 10 minutes, and I bet it feels like a long 10 minutes at that.
Oh, yeah, but Elliot thought that those extra 10 minutes would actually play into his favour. I'm sure Superman begs to differ. Nice 1-2 again from Shaj Haque. Lovely feint there. Looked like he was going to go for almost like a front kick to the knee. Switched it up to a double jab 2 instead.
This is exactly what I was saying at the top of the first round about both men. Everything they're throwing has purpose. There's no wasted shots here.
And Shaj can do this all night. We've seen him do it before many, many times. Excellent cardio and conditioning. Told Combat Sport UK that he really has focused a lot more on his nutrition and strength and conditioning in his professional career, and that's really paid off for him lately. Doesn't cut a lot of weight, but he's had to start cutting a little bit because he's added some more muscle onto his frame.
Which is no bad thing at all.
Not a bad thing at all, especially when you're dealing with someone as big and strong as Elliot Hoye. You're really going to need every last bit of strength and conditioning you can.
You are. The extra weight, the extra muscle. I wonder if that will play a factor in the stamina that Shaj is so well known for.
See Elliot trying to attack the body there. I think that would be a good idea for him. Maybe also a little bit more of a focus on attacking the legs of Haque. Slow that movement down. Again, attacking the body.
Being the longer man though as well, I'd really like to see him start utilise that a little bit. Use the reach advantage he's got. Use that to, whether it be leg kicks, whether it be shots to the body. Yeah. Just as you say there, just to try and slow Shaj down a little bit. Lovely body kick though from Haque.
Lovely body kick from Shaj Haque. And see, every single time that he finds himself in an opposite stance again, really.
What a beautifully timed takedown.
Diligent with the outside foot position, but gets the double leg takedown. And now working some ground and pound of his own here. Elliot looking to create some space, get his feet on the hips if he can.
Looking to try and land a couple of elbows there as well. Nice little technique.
Elbows make it a lot less of a comfortable place to hang out when you're in the guard of your opponent in these professional rules.
Certainly does. Lovely technical get up there from Elliot Hoye. Straight back up to his feet. 10 seconds left here in round 2.
Lovely duck under into the takedown attempt, but Shaq takes the back.
Very interesting exchange there at the end of the round. Elliot looking to change tact up a little bit, maybe shoot for the takedown of his own, and then we see Haque, as you mentioned, take the back straight away.
I definitely think we saw Elliot have a little bit more success in that round. And also I like that we saw him trying to go into new things, like trying to work the wrestling. That was a really nice duck under that he went for just then. I also like that he was attacking the body. I'd like to see a little bit more investment in the legs, but definitely not out of this by any means. Elliot Hoye could turn this around at any point.
We've mentioned it a few times now, but yeah, the power of Hoye, all it takes is one punch.
And even his submission ability as well. You know, if he can get this fight to the ground, he's going to have a significant size advantage, which when you're the man on top can really pay off. And he did, as we see, he landed that nice elbow into a takedown there. Definitely had his moments, but reigning, defending AFC champion looking really good tonight.
Big deep breath from the champ, the challenger, staring him out as the cage doors locked as we enter round 3. Elliot Hoye takes the center of the cage immediately. You picked on it before, but yeah, you're bang on with your assessment of Elliot needing to start cutting the cage off here. He's following Shaj round.
Yep. Landing a nice leg kick there, though. But this is the thing, at the beginning of the fight, he was cutting off the cage very nicely. But as you get into the rhythm, as you start thinking more about what's coming your way, you start thinking a little bit less about where your cage positioning is, and you're more focused on just trying to get to your guy, and that's when you start following him. Lovely leg kicks. Yeah, he's investing now in these leg kicks. These could potentially pay off. It's not too late. This is a 5-round fight. Lovely right hook to the body.
Absolutely ripped that shot in.
I think the corner of Gym 01 has definitely told Hoye to invest in those leg kicks, because he's definitely throwing more of them in this round.
Haque toying with the uppercut there, landing the hook.
Again, Hoye goes for that leg kick. And it might just be me, but I think the movement of Haque looks a little slowed, a little less erratic. Could potentially be that we're in the third round of a 5-round main event title fight, but it could also potentially be that maybe those leg kicks are starting to pile up for Hoye.
Hey, if you just look on the inside there of Shaj's left thigh, there's a small little bit of rending starting to come up.
He's been landing those. They've probably been one of his best things so far, but that was a nice shot there, landed by Shaj Haque.
I thought we were going to see Superman going for a Superman punch, yeah, but it wasn't. A couple of feints in and a lovely backhand.
A nice lead switch kick to the body there as well. Overstimulating Hoye here with his high variant slot selection.
This is the pressure we were talking about though as well at the start of Shaj. It's just constant output.
Again, saw a little bit of a wobble there on the leg. Nice right hand on, comes over the top. Nice jab to the body. Changing angles really nicely on that lead foot is Shaj Haque to evade the movement and straightforward attacks of Elliot Hoye. Another leg kick lands for Elliot Hoye. Big right hand. The double jab to the right hand of Shaj Haque is absolutely brutal.
Big knee to the face, followed by an elbow there as well.
Elliot Hoye really tough. Not going to go down to anything little. I mean, speak about the record of Shaj Haque and his notable wins. Big wins over talented fighters like Sam Creasy, Daniel Mins, Igor Wotas. And you're starting to see how all of those high-level fights are paying off as he has experience at the end here in the third round. He's definitely showing he's a bit more familiar with these final rounds. Elliot Hoye not too used to these rounds.
We're speaking on that experience. I mean, Haque only has one loss since Elliot Hoye turned pro. Like, that's how, like, it's a serious.
And he's really applying the pressure now. Loads of volume. I think he can tell that he's got Elliot Hoye wobbled here.
That stepping elbow you mentioned before there, Shaj throwing.
And you can start to see those elbows coming thick and fast as the fight goes on. He just seems to use them more and more. He lets his opponents walk onto them.
Nice, stiff left hand.
But again, he did it as he was changing the angle on his lead foot, so he was well out the way of any of Elliot's shots. This is an amazing performance. Elliot's got to go back to those leg kicks.
Another big right hand and a big knee.
Oh, this could be it, and I think it will be. Trevor Mitchell taking a close look. One of the most experienced refs in the game is going to have to stay very close on top of this one, because this could be over any second.
Elliot
Hoye covering up, but
in a horrible position now.
Shaj Haque in full mount lands a right elbow.
Shaj smells blood here and he's looking for that finish.
He's piling it on now. Trevor Mitchell taking a really close look. This has got to be nearing 20 unanswered strikes, and that's going to be it. Shaj Haque retains the Almighty Fighting Championships flyweight title.
What an absolutely incredible performance from the ace MMA fighter and coach. Valiant effort from Elliot Hoye, but Haque just proving too much in there tonight.
What an absolutely incredible fight. Amazing performance from Superman Shaj Haque. As we see in the replay here, feinted the Superman punch, and it was really the double jab to the right hand that was landing for him all night, really effectively. Elliot Hoye did invest well in those leg kicks, but just not enough time remaining for them to pay off fully. Here we are, that double jab to the right hand, that was massive.
just take this second now as well to thank our sponsors for tonight. Sponsor Right, Eric's Fightwear, DN4 Photography, Walker Night, Fresh and Lean, and our media partners, MMA Reloaded, Combat Sport, and MMA TV. Both men now just having a few words with each other in what was another incredible performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, both our warriors. What a way to finish the show. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please put your hands together, both our warriors. What a fantastic end to the show. Now we've got your winner by way of referee stoppage due to ground and pound after 4 minutes and 45 seconds of round number 3. Declaring your winner, and still AFC Flyweight Champion, Shaj. And let's hear it for our runner-up, Elliot Hoye.
And I believe Trent is now going to have a few words with the champion, Shaj.
I'm here with your winner, Superman Shaj. I'm still flyweight champion of the world in the AFC. How do you feel?
Stop crazy, where you at, man? You have my belt. I beat you 3 days and I'll beat you again, man. Give me that belt, I deserve it. Sam, where you at?
That was an absolutely incredible performance. Did that fight go how you were expecting it to?
Pretty much. I felt like I started a bit slower than I used to do, but as soon as I get my rhythm, nobody last 5 rounds with me. Yeah, the third round I finished, it took me 10 more.
You said that you would like Sam Creasy next. Are you fussed about where you fight him?
I don't care, I don't fight Sam Creasy for charity. All my purse could go to charity, just accept the damn fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your AFC flyweight champion, Superman Shaj.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a way to finish the show. Once again, we'd just like to say a massive thank you to all of the team that have worked hard behind the scenes, obviously putting on the show, all of the sponsors, our medics, our officials, our runners, our ring girls, our DJs, everyone. But most importantly, a massive thank you to each and every single one of you, spending your hard-earned cash and supporting the fighters. Honestly, you coming here to watch these guys fight really means a lot. We hope you've all enjoyed the show, and we'll see you back here at Almighty Fighting Championship next time. From us, though, good night, God bless, take care. See you all later.